Hello, beautiful family. I'm called Irene. So it's from Kenya, Bungoma County, East Africa. I'm standing in this beautiful farm here, or land. It's my neighbor's land. He owns it, and you can see there's maize, there's bananas. They've dug in here. Look, this is avocado. Avocado. We have the bananas. We have the cassavas. Yeah, and the maize. We have that tree there. It's a chinduli tree. Guys, I'm standing here to tell you how grateful I am for your support, for subscribing, always coming to check on my videos, if I've posted or not. And I don't take that kind of love for granted. Yeah. And for those who haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Get me to somewhere. Every day is a progress. We are doing really perfectly. Yeah, and I'm really loving the progress. Yeah, so if you always come to watch my videos, I appreciate you and I love you guys. Yeah, it's the sun is setting, and the word on the street that tomorrow our government might shut down the internet. And if you really don't know what's really happening, we had our budget read like last week, and the people opposed the budget because it's really going to cost us a lot as the taxpayers. And the majority of the people who have come out to oppose the budget are the youngest, the youths. I belong in the millennial generation, and we have the Gen Z generation. So the Gen Z generations are people from who were born in 1997 to 2010. You understand? So these are the people who are trying to say no, to reject, to come out strongly to defend their parents. We believe that our parents are the ones who made the wrong decisions when it comes to voting in the good leaders who are there to stand for us people. You understand? So these Gen Zs, they have felt the heat, in the scorching sun. They are protesting relentlessly, telling the government to not sign in the 24 financial bill. You understand? So tomorrow, we have major protests across the country, but in Nairobi it's gonna be fire moto kama pasi. You understand? So because tomorrow is the day that the president will be signing in the bill. This is, come to think about it, the things that I've heard our leaders saying, like we are not going to provide employment to our educated children. You can imagine a parent has struggled, a parent has denied himself the luxury of the world to educate his or her child, and the leader comes on camera and says that there are no employment in Kenya. That I've secured employment for your children outside Kenya. What do you want to do with the country after everyone has gone out? And these are one or few of the reasons why African countries are still lacking behind. The reason why African countries are no longer developing. You understand? No child want to leave their old parents to go out there and look for employment when we have resources in our country, in our countries. It's very ashamed for a leader like that. Oh, I've secured jobs for you outside the country. Outside the country, you have secured jobs, and the passport, you have hiked the passports. No one can afford 7,500 to get a passport right now. You understand? From 4,500, now a passport is 4,500. You understand? So the Gen Zs have come out to say it's no to the financial bill. There are so many people across the world, the leaders of the world, the celebrities from different parts of the country and Kenya at large have opposed the financial bill. You know, it seems like when people are going outside, especially when Kenyans have flocked Middle East countries, and so you can see what happens, especially in Saudi Arabia. I think the government is just okay with that. It's fine with that, you know. And it has made me to come with this video today. You know, if you just didn't know what's really happening, you can check on the. I can see that sun. The sun is setting from that side, guys. I can't flip the camera. I'll just show you with the screen to see how beautiful that sun is coming through there. You know, look at that sun. Look, it's coming through that banana somewhere here. The banana is here. Yeah. You can check it on Twitter X, the X, or YouTube. Just know the latest that is happening in Kenya, and how women, youth have come out strongly to defend each and everyone's right in this country. Yeah, and that one has brought me to the question, should I go to Middle East or not? If the government allows its people to go out there, especially the Middle East countries, you know, when they see like, oh, this country is very desperado, you know, they're gonna continue with the heinous things they do on Kenyans or other people from Africa, Asia, and all that. You know, I know you are very, very aware of what happens in Saudi Arabia. There's so many cases. You know, when they see that we are desperately, they see the youth on the streets moving desperately. You know, they just see like these people are weaklings. We can use them the way they want. Their president doesn't want them. You understand? So it came and got to my head. I've been thinking about it. When I came from Nyabohanse, I was I've had that idea of going back to Dubai to work, to bring myself back to where I was before. You know, Dubai has its cons and pros, you understand? And also going back, and also if you are that person of luck and very prayerful, you understand? Yeah. Like I said, Dubai has its con and pros, and as Irene, an individual, I've been in the country for 3 years since I came from Dubai. This is the 3rd year. I've managed, I've survived. I've been in Nyabohanse, Migori County. I've been to Nairobi. I'm back. I've met different people. I've met different people from YouTube, and I give thanks to God. My notion and everybody around me thinks like Irene has to go back to Dubai and bring her life back together where it was before everything happened, and that's right. You understand? That has been always my dream, you know. I was thinking about it. I'm always thinking about it as I wait for the things that I'm waiting to wind up. I'm still thinking about it. And what came across my mind was like, you know, since Corona, things really changed in Dubai. I have the experience. I've been there for 6 years in Dubai, 5 years in Dubai. I'm gonna tell you bluntly that I was in the best house, an Arab that loved me so much, loved my services 100%, and he was the best. I always say like, Alhamdulillah, I got the best Arab to be my boss. You know, for him everything was possible, nothing was impossible. Yeah. So for now, at this moment, I'm not going with an agent. You know, there are no agents. What makes me say this? Right now, if you leave Kenya with an agent going to work for like a house manager now, You're living with an agent. You're going to work for, like a house manager in an Arab house. You're going to earn. You're going to start with 1,000 dirham. 1,000 dirham with the current rate. When I was there, the rate was 28 dirham, and now the current rate, now that the dollar went up, it is at 35. You understand? With the costs of living, with the everything that is happening, for me, like a person who has been there, it seems little. And having that experience and having that good boss, I get frightened, I get nervous to go through an agent, like going through an agent who will lead me to an Arab who will sound totally different from my last boss. I'm telling you, when people come out and say all the misfortunes they're going through, all the adversaries they're going through, I beg you, maybe you don't believe, but it's really true, you know. So that's my fear. I've never experienced the bad side of my colleagues, the side that my colleagues faces in Arab countries. I've never experienced that, but it happens in most houses, and that's always what scares me. That's always what scares me. Like, I've really seen people going with that food, going with that pain, you know. When you came from this family that loved you so much, would give you, because the last time I went to Dubai, for the first time I earned 1,500 dirham, and that was my boss. So I'm not, I always think, I always ask myself, will I get myself a boss like him, you know? That's the bad side now. That's the what scares me now, you know. The second option is to go with a visa you're going with a tourist visa, and you're going to look for a job. You will go with the tourist visa, you're going to look for a job. You'll find a house manager job. You're gonna get a in in a hotel as a waitress. You're going for a job for three for you're going on a visa for 3-month visa as a tourist uh, as a tourist uh, in the UAE. You understand? You're going there for 3 months. You get there, the 3 months you're looking for a job. Since the 2020, since Corona, things have really changed in UAE. And you're getting, when I get on the on Facebook or on these groups, we have groups in Dubai, and you hear people saying like, life has really changed in Dubai. You hear like someone has been in Dubai for 3 months and they've not gotten job, and they're in Dubai, they've been there, you know, if they've been working there, and maybe they'll go sacked because of misconduct. You understand? And you're there, and I'm here, and I'm feeling like, this person, I know they might be having connections, but now they don't have work. What of me who wants to just go back to Dubai and look for a job? Will I get a job? I've left my kids back home. I've let those people depend on me back home. They know I've boarded a flight to Dubai, and I'm there. It's 3 months and I don't have work. When you don't when you finish your 3 months, it means your visa expires. And when your visa expires, you have to 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 to, to come back home. But you did not go there to walk around and live the large life because your bank account is piggy. No, you went there to look in. You went there. The reason that took you there is to look for work. You understand? After 3 months, where are you going? You have to, what do you call it? You have to I think you book you have to book another flight to another country. Like people used to go to Oman. You go to Oman, then you come back, then you reapply. Now you're doing that, reapplying. Where are you living? Where are you eating? How are you moving around? Because Dubai is not somewhere that you'll walk around looking for jobs. My dear, I fear ending up on streets. That is the fear that beholds in me. You know, I know you believe in me. That's the fear that beholds in me. I have the experience. I have been there, but Dubai is not the, it's not bed of roses. You understand? It's not bed of roses. If you're not sure of what you want, it has its own challenges. You understand? So after you've gone to Oman, you're going back until you get that job, and the boss hands you the visa. When you get the visa, that's a resident visa. It's when you know for how long am I gonna be there. So I get scared, especially when I come across posts, people saying that I've been here for 4 months, for 6 months, and I've not gotten a job. I'm asking if there's any job outside there, just give me, just help me. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so sad. You know, people are suffering, and that's Dubai. I've been in the country for 3 good years, and I enjoy this climate. You can see now it's very chilly. You can see the wind, it's blowing. You can see the trees here, the leaves are blowing. You can see that avocado tree. You can see how the bananas are looking. See at this banana, look, it's so beautiful out here. Look at this thing, you know you know This is your girl Irene Soita. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm telling you to subscribe. I do see you people, the ones who have not subscribed and the live watching and the love coming, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. As I was telling you, I've been in Dubai for those years. I have the experience. The only another problem that I got is what's the major food. Right now I'm used to ugali every day. If you're living in Dubai and you want to have the good food, you need to get a rich Arab family that won't feed you Indomie all the time. I know I'm not an Indomie person, and that's lifestyle. Dubai's lifestyle entails eating good, wearing well, so you need to have some money, so you need to get a family that will consider you as their own family, that when even they're paying you, they pay you from their bottom of their hearts. I'm telling you, there are people who don't receive their salaries even for months. There are people, they will tell you, you are working, I'm gonna pay you when you leave. That's after 2 years. How is my family surviving back home? I was in a family that there were 3 boys, and they respected me as their elder because I was the eldest, by the way. 3 boys, and the approach was so nice. So right now I think, like, if I'm going to work as house manager, what type of a family am I gonna meet? How about the kids? Do you think they I'm not gonna tell you that those kids, that some of the families, they have good character, the kids have good character. No, not even. I'm not gonna lie to you. No. There are those house managers that get abused by even little kids, and that's always my worry too. Yeah. So I'm always thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it. Life out there. I'm thinking about getting a good family. Not every person, not all that glitters is gold. Not every person up out there you're gonna meet them is good. Not even my boss's sister, like, would call me and tell me, oh, my sister doesn't have my manager, I'll run there. No, I'm not gonna do that. So those are the kind of things that one has to think about. Going out there is like a sacrifice, and that's something that I always tell people. Like, I always tell people, it's like you're sending soldiers to Haiti. It's a sacrifice. And that's why you see so many girls coming from Middle East in caskets. You have never asked yourself why. It's just the way tomorrow our soldiers will be going to Haiti, you know, that those who will come alive and that those who will not come alive. It's like when you say, when our soldiers are in in Somali, you know, one time when I had laughed and my grandmother was crying, and my cousin told him, like, you have to pray for Irene to come safe. It's just like when I'm going to Somalia, do you want to lose me? And my grandmother said no. Do you pray for me? My grandmother said yes. So you have to pray for Irene. She's in those countries, and we always see whatever we see on television is true. It's true. You see this Kenyan girls. I'm gonna talk about Kenyan girls who are in Sudia, and they don't have passports because they are working outside without passports, because when you arrive there, your boss takes your passport, you know, and they keep it and they hid it. They won't hid the gold because they want you to steal it and you get prosecuted, or you get killed. But they hid your passport. You understand? You're facing hostility, and the temperatures are hot and humid. You don't know what to do in a foreign country, and you have left your kids back home. You have left your family. You can imagine, you know. So before you make that major step, before you make that strong decision, you just have to ask yourself, am I doing the right thing, Irene? That's why I'm still in Kenya, because I know all the pros and the cons of Middle East, because I've been there. Nobody can teach me anything about those countries. And at the beginning I said that I was in a beautiful place. I'd love to go to that place, but I don't have that chance because there are already 2 house managers there. I talked to my boss, you know. So guys, this is what is really going through my mind right now, my body. Even my daughter asks me about it because she wants to be comfortable with her life, you understand? Yeah, she's always asking me, Mom, when are you going? I don't want to like tell her. I just want to make sure that she's comfortable, and I know I'll come to make my clear decision, and all of you guys, you're gonna know about it. Yeah, I'm coming live from this village. There's a baby, there's that boy there. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's cutting napier grass for their cow. They want to milk. Yeah, there he's cutting napier grass. Sasa unakata napier grass, unataka kukamua ama umeshakamua? Oh, they're milking. So he's cutting napier grass. He wants to feed the cows. Yeah, and I'm seeing yams. Me, I thought yams are grown in a watery place. I've never seen yams or arrowroot grown in a dry land like this one. Yeah guys, it's your girl Irene. I hope you enjoyed this video, and always come to check me to see what is happening in my on my channel. And also pray for our country, pray for our youth, pray for this government to change its mind and try to create jobs for us, so that we don't have the mind of going out. And if also the mind of going out comes and you got the chance and you know it's a sure bet, why not? It's also good to explore, to go to different countries and have different experience, you know. I'm called Irene Soita. I'm hoping that today I try to talk wello. This is sugarcane. You know, we grow sugarcane too. This one has to be, they have ignored this land. You can see it has a lot of weeds, you know. If you want to get good yields, you are not supposed to leave your land like this. This one, no. They need to come and remove all the weeds from there for them to get good yields, you know. Yeah, what is this? Is this that fruit that one has to eat if you have pressure? always different, but I know this tree from a very long time. Yeah, so guys, hope I will see you in the other video. Bye.